Thanks, Chelsea. You can celebrate Black History Month with the City of Mobile. Lots of events being held throughout February. Shonda Smith, the Senior Director of Parks and Recreation, is here with us this morning to tell us all about it. Shonda, thank you for braving the cooler temperatures this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Also, I like your mask with the City of Mobile skyline in it. That's very cool.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that thing?
Ginger Ocean.
Very
It is
awesome.
her design.
I love that. Well,
Yes.
that's really cool. Well, and way to represent as we're talking about
Yes.
City of Mobile events coming up for Black History Month. There is a lot going on starting as early as this afternoon.
Yes, so we have a full month of activities. Today we are kicking off the Clotilda presentation by Mr. Darren Patterson, and that's going to be live at 4 p.m. In addition to that, we have 28 days of Mobile Black Facts that's put on thank you to the Dora Franklin Finley African American Heritage Tour. So every day they went out and did a different video, and that's posted every day. We also have happening Friday, we are doing 4 movie series of Black movies with a panel. The first one this Friday is The Imitation of Life. Dr. Raul Richardson is coming in to lead that panel with a couple of other people to talk about different themes that those movies bring up. I'm like trying to think of all the other stuff. We have Poetry Slam, we having African dance, we're having African drumming. So a lot of it is virtual, but the movies are live at Dodge Community Center, and we're asking people to come out and celebrate.
Do you by chance remember any of those other films?
Yes, we have Loving is the second Friday. We have Brother from Another Mother and 13th.
And great not only to have the films, but to have the panel afterward to discuss the cultural impact, the historical impact of those films. And when we talk about historical impact, Mobile's history is so rich, and especially in the last few years with the discovery and all the talks of the Clotilda. So I think that is something that is first and foremost on a lot of people's mind, and they want to learn more and get involved in this discovery. What a fascinating time for the City of Mobile.
Yes, it's a lot of information to share, and what we are realizing is not a lot of people know all of the information. And so we were glad to take on to figure out how do we share this information with the public.
Let's talk a little bit about the videos that are going to be put together on the daily basis that you mentioned. Where do people need to go? How can we access those? Where do we see those videos at?
Yes, so on our Instagram page and Facebook is Mobile Parks and Rec.
Okay.
Is our Instagram and Facebook page. Those are posted daily, and we want interaction from the public as we are planning out other events for the rest of the year as well. So we are starting to see a lot of people are following us and looking into what we're doing, but we're also responding to the feedback that we get from the public as well. And
the Heritage Trail you mentioned, people can access that all year round, but more of an emphasis here during the month of February. Tell folks a little bit about that trail and its place here.
Yes, so the Dora Franklin Finley African American Heritage is a long name. So it's actually a tour that they do, and it normally has been done as a riding tour, but what they have done now is a walking tour due to COVID. And so we really wanted to highlight, this is the second year that they have partnered with us. Last year they did 4 tours for us free of charge to the participants who showed up and participated in our tour and our activities. So the tour actually lets people know all of the great things that has happened by African Americans in this city. It is a phenomenal tour.
Yeah. So a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of knowledge that can be shared, a lot to learn. Also, we'd be remiss not to mention the passing of Henry Louis Hank Aaron, who was from the City of Mobile, who also had a huge, prominent impact, not only on the City of Mobile, but internationally.
Yes.
Just a remarkable life that he led. All right, so if we want to get more details on all this, where's the place to go to kind of see, like, okay, this is going on, all that kind of stuff?
The best place is our social media.
Okay.
So I will tell everyone to go to Facebook. It's the easiest thing to go. We have a full-on calendar that outlines all the things that are happening and what date. A lot of it is virtual, so virtually they will be posted, but we do also have a YouTube page where everything is hosted. So if you missed the posting, you can go to our YouTube page, which is also Mobile Parks and Rec as well.
Sounds great. So there's the information. We'll repost a link to some of those social media pages on ours, the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com. A celebration all month long. So much to see, so much to learn. Shonda, thank you so much for coming in to share some time with us.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Chelsea.